Good way to start off a stream with coughing. Hi, welcome to whatever I called this stream. Uh, the Darkest of Souls. How dark is your soul? Dark souls. This is Dark Souls 2. I've already played a fair bit of this. Oh my gosh, my throat is really dry. Luckily, I'm ready here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, I've already beaten this game on the Xbox 360 version. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But I'm playing it here, the Steam version. I was using the Jito Sato mod, which apparently brings out a lot of the lighting effects and makes it look a lot nicer. But my capture software crashes the game every single time I try to do it with that mod on. I turned it off and it works. And so I'm just going to use my regular Xbox 360 controller, and I'm going to play as Garcilaso. I tried starting a character that was more of a magic user, cleric. I just didn't enjoy it as much. I really like my melee-focused characters. So here we go. Oh my gosh. And you know, this game doesn't look half bad with the without the mod, so I'm going to switch my weapon up. This sword has not been doing me well. One weird thing I noticed about Dark Souls 2 is the first part of this game, maybe the first about fourth of the game, I'm roughly estimating, the crushing weapons like the maces, the Morningstar I've got here, clubs, those sort of things tend to be a lot more handy because there's a lot of armored enemies that just don't take a lot of damage from your typical swords and daggers and things. I don't know if I'm just playing it weird. I played over 200 hours of the first Dark Souls, and so, I mean, I'm pretty familiar with the way these things work. I just... Oh, come on. For whatever reason, these tend to be a lot more effective. Now, with these guys, it doesn't matter as much, but like this guy over here, we'll see if I'm doing more damage. I was playing this earlier. No, not really. Maybe I'm just kind of a low level for this area. These guys are kind of a pain in the butt. Alright. I should probably turn off notifications, but whatever. Alright. So, I was playing this game earlier, and I went up here, which is the way to go if you want to get to that Chariot of Death boss. Oh, jeez. If you want to get to that Chariot guy, I died up here, so I lost a bit of... I lost maybe 1,400 souls. Yes, I see that guy. What's up, homie? Oh, come on! Welcome to Dark Souls. This is... Hey, guess what? Dark Souls. I don't get too broken up about lost souls, because I've lost hundreds of thousands of souls before. It happens. And this is still a really early game, so whatever. I kind of don't dig this area. Oh, good. Thanks. Ah! You know... Here's the thing. I haven't ever really figured out. I haven't ever figured out for sure if where it says 8686, so like standard damage and then fire damage. I've never been able to figure out if it takes the aggregate of those two, if it just adds them up, like if it's 172, or if it's if you might get a bonus because some enemies are weak against fire, and so it's an 86 damage. I'm not sure. So like this short sword does 100 damage, but the fire longsword does 86, but it also does 86 fire damage. Is that 172 total damage, or is that something else? That's not something I've ever been able to figure out terribly well. I don't have the stats for that. I don't have the stats for a lot of these. I need more dexterity, it looks like. I'm going to use the fire longsword. It's okay for this point in the game. When I got later in the game, in my 360 save... Roll! Oh, you missed. When I got farther in the game, in my 360 save, he, I used the Drungwake sword, and I upgraded it all the way, and I really liked it. I thought it was a great heavy sword. And I used that through the rest of the game, except in such occasions that I found that swords just weren't effective. This shield sucks. Oh my. Just hitting a tree. Okay. Come here. Let's do this. I don't like how long it takes to get pyromancy. I mean, that's kind of a way I crippled myself in the first game, I guess, by relying so much on throwing fireballs at dudes. But man, throwing fireballs at dudes remains one of the most effective ways to kill them. And I'm not ashamed that I use fireballs to kill dudes. So... Ah! No, no. How did I not get poisoned there? I'm not poisoned, am I? Nope. Okay. Oh, cool. Retrieval. Yeah, I didn't lose that many souls, it's fine. I can't remember... I don't think there's a bonfire before the chariot dude, so if I don't intend to kill him, I might as well not come up here. Oh my gosh! Oh, this guy. Oh, he's the worst. Oh, I hate these guys. I really feel like I might not be the right level for this place. See, the first time I played through this game, I totally missed this area. Because you have to go talk to... I didn't realize that you have to talk to certain characters multiple times to get them to return to the main hub area, the main village, Majula. I didn't realize that's how that worked. And because I didn't realize that's how that worked, some characters still stayed where they were. So there was like the cleric lady that opens the path to come here. She was still hanging out at the top of a tower somewhere. And I didn't realize that she was the key to getting here. I played the beta for Dark Souls 2 when they were doing some network testing on the PlayStation 3. I got into that, and it was this area just kind of cut off. They cut off some of the connecting tissue to other areas, and they changed some of the mechanics a fair bit. I think pyromancies were still something you did like sorceries with a wand. So that changed. They brought back the pyromancy flame. Yeah, you're dumb. Hey, fatty. What's up? Nope. Nope. Jeez. Boy, these guys are nasty looking. See, what's nice about the PC version is I can see these guys in all their gritty detail. In the 360, things are a bit more blurry. It's not a terrible looking game on the 360, it's just the frame rate doesn't hold up and the details aren't very good, so... I mean, I could sprint through this area and just grab everything and then go. I mean, why not? Yeah, there's a dude over here, I know. Like I said, I've played through this game before. It looks a lot nicer on the PC, though. I feel like there was someone else somewhere. I think? No. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I don't think I'm actually ready for this area. I think I need to do a fair bit more leveling. Maybe. They added those poison moths after the network test. They were not in the PS3 network test. There's a fair number of things they changed after the fact. So, I think this path is technically the easier path anyway. I was playing a bit of regular Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls, recently, and the two games feel quite different. Like stamina, ooh, nice light race. Stamina and gosh dang it, come here. What's up? Get back here. I lost track of what I was talking about, sorry. It's the end of a long day. Oh, I was playing the first Dark Souls. Differences. Dude shows up here. Yep, right there. What's up? What's up, Holmes? Big difference is in movement speed. The way your character moves, the way your character reacts is very different. I've seen some people hyperbolically complain about the movement speed as if it was like broken. Thank you, I know. Oh good. I'm not planning on using magic with this character. But they treat it as if it's broken. It's not broken, it just works so differently that you actually have to play the game pretty differently from the way that you play the first one, which I actually think is kind of refreshing. I played a lot of Dark Souls 1 with two different characters, and I got through all the achievements on the 360, and I'm pretty familiar with it. But I wasn't demanding that they just make the same game again. Like, to me, that just sounds kind of boring. Like, do you really want them to make the exact same game again, just with new areas and bosses? To me, that's kind of boring. I don't want to play just the same game again, and they didn't break it. Now, apparently, the lead designer of Demon's Souls and Dark Souls moved on to another project, and now it's been announced. It's Bloodborne, which looks very Dark Souls-esque. And so this was made by a different team of people altogether. But I think they did a really good job. I actually really enjoyed this game. I can understand people's complaints about it. I definitely feel like I like the first game better, although I do appreciate how much nicer this game looks than the first Dark Souls. There's just, I don't know, there's a lot of neat parts to this game. There are valid complaints about the way the world is constructed.
Lest this land swallow you